slashers and scream queens, and welcome to the Horror Daddies Podcast.
A podcast where we talk about horror movies.
And the daddies in them.
But this time, there is a daddy.
The daddy that's coming back, yeah.
But there is a mommy in this one.
There is that too?
Mm-hmm. And Carlos, what movie did we watch today?
So today we watched 2025's Companion, written and directed by Drew Hancock. Did I say that right?
I think so. Hancock?
Yeah, Drew Hancock. Sorry.
Drew Hancock.
I was like, did I forget my line? Yeah, so Companion, it does have some taglines.
Oh.
Which, I mean, are they really taglines? But, IMDb guys, come on. So the first one is, find someone made just for you.
Okay, that's the one on Letterboxd.
Right.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one.
The other two are trailer ones. So pretty much is a new kind of love story from the creators of Barbarian.
That's so like...
Yeah. And then the last one is...
That's a review, bro.
And then the other one is the same thing, but it's a studio. So it's a new kind of love story from the studio that brought you The Notebook.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's the same company?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I mean, love story.
Yeah. Kind of the same.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I wrote you a letter every day. That's the one?
You wrote me a letter?
Oh, no, that's Dear John. That's The Notebook?
I thought The Notebook... Was it? Oh, yeah, no, because she looks at the mailbox. I've never seen it.
Yeah, that's The Notebook.
Wow. Okay, well, look at that.
Yeah.
We have to watch it.
Yeah.
Patreon.
And Barbarian's kind of a love story for the first 30 minutes.
It's a love story. I mean, yeah. For you, maybe. Ooh, a Skarsgård? Ooh.
Well, I'm not only that, because it's like, they're meeting and she's kind of like, damn, this white boy's kind of cute. And he's like, damn, this girl's kind of cute too. And then it just turns it goes a whole different direction. It could have been a love movie.
It goes sideways.
Yeah.
You can check that out on the Horror Daddies podcast.
You can. And it had a budget of $10 million, but since it's still in theaters, obviously, I don't know what it's going to end up making.
Yeah.
Just yet.
I mean, when I saw on Twitter, I know Twitter's not like the end all be all, but a lot of people really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to, go support this movie, obviously. It is in theaters, so before you even listen, just go and watch it. Go watch it, enjoy it for yourself, and just have fun, literally. It's such a fun movie.
It is. It really is. And it has, go in blind.
Yeah.
Don't watch the trailers.
Yeah, don't watch trailers. Don't look it up. Just literally go and enjoy it. I didn't watch the trailer. I just saw that Daddy Jack Quaid was in it and Mommy Sophia Thatcher was in it. That's it. So I was very excited to see. I'm gonna just go through the cast. It's a very small cast. It's almost a single location movie. So we have Sophie Thatcher as Iris. Yeah. We have Jack Quaid as Josh. Thank you. We got Lucas Gage. Gage? Is it Gage? G-A-G-E.
Yeah, Gage.
I don't know my dyslexia.
Gage.
I know, but you know how sometimes like a word looks the same, but like it sound different?
No.
Like Arkansas?
It's not going to be...
Arkansas? Wait.
It's not like it's Gage. You could be like Gage.
Okay, fair enough. We got Megan Suri as Kat. We got Harvey Guillen as Eli.
Yes, Nandor let him go do this movie.
Yo, I was very happy to see him. It made me smile. Rupert Friend as Sergey, more like Rupert Foe. All right. And that's basically everybody. That's it. That's basically our main crew that we follow throughout the movie. What are your first initial thoughts without spoilers?
Oh, that's hard. I liked it.
It was fun. It was really good.
I really liked it. It kind of the beginning reminded me of Fresh.
Yes.
The very beginning of the movie.
At grocery stores, stay away from them.
Yeah, ladies.
You'll find a psychopath.
Or a cute guy, I don't know. No, but I really liked it. I didn't know where it was going because I did see the first trailer.
Okay.
Or part of it. So in the first trailer, spoiler alert, it made Jack Quaid look like the villain.
Okay.
But then part of the second trailer made her look like the villain for the first little snippet I saw because I turned it off immediately.
Yeah.
So then I was like, where is this movie going?
Yeah, I mean, I know the trailer starts with like the best day of my life was when I met him and when I killed him. So it's like it tells you right off the bat, like some shit's happening.
Yeah, and then the cherry on top was the poster. I was like, oh, this is where this is going.
Yeah, the poster it sucks. It's like I don't know if it's supposed to be a surprise because it shot very like
Even
not obvious.
Mm-hmm,
It's very like there's little nods here and there, but it's not like a surprise until it gives you like the answer.
Yeah, and like the way she's acting, you're kind of like
She might be somewhere in the spectrum.
Yeah. So then once I saw the poster, I was like, oh, okay, it's one of these. So then I was like, okay, now, but it's like, who is the villain of the movie? Is it him or is it her? Because I can't tell from the little things that I saw.
Yeah. So yeah. So again, that's why we say go in on it blind, because I think it'll be a better experience.
Yeah, exactly. I do like the poster and I do want it.
I know that poster is pretty nice. I mean, there's not really much to say about this movie. This movie is very simple, very easy to follow, and I mean, everyone just does very well. Like I'd say, everyone feels real. I think the concept of the movie is still pretty interesting, and they do like some fresh things. It's nothing that we haven't seen before in a way, but I do like that it's kind of like a different perspective in this kind of like genre.
And there's just a bit of a second twist that you don't see coming. So then when it happens, like, oh shit!
Everyone went, oh shit!
Yeah.
That one,
I like that one. Also with the poster, I feel like it is what it is, but it's you could also see like she kind of look like a Deadite just without all the craziness.
Oh, that's true.
She look like very clean.
Like she's about to turn.
Yeah, but the wide eyes. Yeah, that's what.
She's just a fan of Billie Eilish.
That's true.
And they were like, don't give me eyeballs.
Yeah, I kind of like the no
lids.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It looks kind of creepy in certain scenes in this movie. Yeah, that like it kind of was like, oh jeez.
Even the poster, like the poster looks like a it is a love movie, but it's horror.
There's like a sinister,
because of the eyes.
Yeah, I see that. But before we jump into the movie,
welcome to hell.
Thank you,
motherfucker.
Did you find any demons?
No.
Whoa.
No.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, King.
No. Did you?
I did. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
But it's a kind of a funny story.
Okay.
So I got blood work done and I got some vaccinations, and I needed to give someone my pee sample, and so it's funny because it was a drug test, and they're like, I really had to. Okay, so first of all, I started chugging water at home. I didn't know this fucking location was far as fuck. So we were stuck in traffic. My ass had to fucking pee. It started fucking hurting. So my ass just grabbed a water bottle and just started peeing in it.
Okay.
I was like, I'm sorry, I gotta let some of it go. So then I sit there and they gave me water. I'm chugging that shit. And then I have to pee.
It's crazy how fast water can just.
Yeah. Oh, no, my ass, like, I'm so dehydrated that like it's just like it just goes through me, and I have to pee, but they're taking care of other people. So I'm like, hey, like, can I do the test now because I have to pee? And the lady goes, oh, I have to be there with you.
Oh.
And I was like, oh shit, it's one of these. I'm like, oh my god, it's one of these. Okay, well, she's gonna have to see my fucking cock. Like, there's no other way of putting it.
Okay.
So I'm waiting for her. She grabs a bottle, the container, and she comes in with me. I go in there, I start pulling my pants down, like opening my pants, and she goes, wait. And I was like, wait, what happened? And she goes, no, I'm here to explain to you what you have to do with the cup before I stepped out. I was like, oh my god.
That's embarrassing.
That is so fucking embarrassing. And yeah, she just explains everything and then walks out. Why do you gotta say I gotta be there in with you? Like,
I got blood work done on Friday, whatever day it was, and I don't know what it was. She was very pretty and she had very pretty eyes.
Whoa, are you coming out as straight?
Maybe. And she was Puerto Rican, but like, I don't think twice of it. But I think I was making her nervous.
Oh, I see.
Because I got that face.
If only she knew.
If only she knew. Yeah, because sometimes I don't really act it when I'm out like that. But I don't know. I felt like I was making, because she was like, "Oh, what's your name?" And I was like, and I told her, and she's like, "No, like read it back to me from the screen." And we had like this little.
Oh, I see.
It's like,
she's like, "Wow, he's flirting with me."
Yeah.
Oh, and then you're like, "Girly pop." No.
She kind of looked like Chaperone.
Oh, okay. I see. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, mine was a older Hispanic lady. and very pretty. But like, I was kind of like, oh god, like you don't have to see my cock, bro. It was crazy. I thought it was gonna be like one of those like in the movies,
You know,
where like they just look at you, make sure that you're not putting like.
Well, yeah, of course.
You know.
I don't think they would look at you, but I feel like maybe they'll be in the same room listening.
Well, I've seen it like in movies, like they're like there, and then they're like,
Well, that's
I've seen this
for
before.
like people
You.
like, hey, we know you sketchy.
Like criminal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I was like, sorry, ma'am. Like, I'm over here, like, unbuckling my fucking thing, and I didn't mean to scare her. She just felt so. But then she was nice. She was very nice afterwards.
That's good.
Yeah. But my vaccines hurt. So, like, they didn't hurt, but my arms are sore as fuck right now. So,
I'm sorry.
so that's why this arm's going to stay like this, and I'm going to hold this microphone as close as I can.
Double-handed. I love that.
Double hand. It's not big enough for it, so.
You can work it.
No, because the bottom,
Okay.
it'll break. But that's the demon I fought.
Okay.
I thought someone was gonna see me, and I embarrassed myself.
I mean, you have nothing to be ashamed of.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate it.
No problem. That's what I'm here for.
Alrighty, so are we ready for the movie?
Yeah, so just a fair warning, we just got out of the theaters and saw it. So
If we're missing any fucking little detail, like you forgot the part
Not
where
only
she
that,
drank water.
we can just go be all over the place. It's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't write notes, so it's fine.
Yeah, we can't really take notes. We could have. We were like the only people there.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. When I bought it, there were people there, but they
Yeah.
didn't show up.
Yeah, someone showed up at the very end of the movie. He went, "Wait, what the fuck? It's over?" We're like, "Bro, you were late."
He's like me, but except he gets the times wrong. I get the dates wrong.
And the location.
In the location, yeah.
Oh my god.
All right.
All right, so we start with what the trailer starts with, and it's what's her name again? Iris,
Iris, yeah.
which is, if you read it, flip it and reverse it, is Siri.
Oh my god, that's so true.
There's a word for that, for like when you flip a word, it's like a different one. Like mom is still mom, or
Yeah, it's called flip it.
flip it and reverse it. Or dog is God backwards.
Yeah.
I don't forget.
Race car is still race car.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Ray, whoa, that's crazy. Are you sure? Race car? Oh yeah, race car. Yeah. Wow, that blew my mind. Palindrome.
Thank
palindrome.
you to our song connoisseur.
Yeah.
It's very smart.
She's so smart. Love her. But we start with her going. She's at the grocery store and she meets Daddy Jack Quaid.
Yeah. And she's kind of giving this monologue how meeting someone for the first time, it's life-changing, or it's like that little piece that's missing from you.
That life feels like there's something like covering your eyes, and now you get to see clearly.
Yeah, and they have this awkward cute meet, and it pretty much ends with her saying, this was like the first day I've met him.
This is the best day of my life.
The day that I met him, and then also the day that I killed him. And we're like, what?
Well, bitch, hold the fuck up. What the fuck did you mean by that?
Yeah, so she wakes up, and it seems that that's what she was dreaming.
Yeah, but she's waking up in the car.
And we already know we're like in a futuristic world because he's not even driving. He looked like he was sleeping too.
Yeah,
the car's driving itself.
But you hear wake up. Iris, wake up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so right off the bat it tells you, but it doesn't tell you at the same time.
Yeah,
because they're driving some sort of self-driving car, and they're going to a trip they're going on a getaway trip with their friends at a cabin.
But it's a mansion.
It's
in the middle
literally
of
a
the
mansion. And you know what's funny though? You know how he says like, I think we have like a different definition of what a cabin is. I've had that conversation.
Yeah, because some people, to me, a cabin is Evil Dead.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
It's wooden.
This is a story.
Okay, this is a story all about how.
There was a girl that I was hooking up with,
Okay.
and sorry, babe, there was nobody before you. I'm sorry. And she pretty much was like, "Hey, like, what would you want to do? Like, where would you want to live? Like, what's your dream scenario?" And I said, "I've always loved the idea of living in a cabin. Like, I think that, and like, obviously not isolated from everything, but like, this seems like just a little cabin seems perfectly fine for me. I'd be very happy with that." And she's like, "Oh my god, me too." And I was like, "Oh shit, cool, that's awesome." And then I was like, "Yeah, I was looking at cabins, and I would like seeing like the options that were out there." And she goes, oh, I do too, like this one. And she showed me, bro, this shit was like a 4-story, like crazy wall window. And I'm like, I was just looking at like this shed. Like, like what is this?
You know, that's crazy. I think where our friend had her wedding, I think that was considered a cabin.
Yeah, and that one felt more cabinish
Yeah.
than what she showed me.
And I see some on like Airbnb where like it's cabins, but they're huge. It's all wood pretty much, but like it's like huge windows. And,
Yeah.
like, yeah. It's not like what you think of in Evil Dead.
Yeah, it's like this, like someone made this shit, you know, like a little home.
It's modernized cabins.
Yeah, no, that shit was a straight up castle just with wood in the outside.
That's what they are now.
That's just what a cabin is. But this basically what this house, it didn't even look like it. It just looked like a house, just a giant fucking mansion.
Yeah, it wasn't even wooden outside. It would look like it was just cement. It was painted gray and blue.
But it's in the forest, so you know.
Yeah, so it's a cabin.
It's crazy. And yeah, and it was just them. We get to see that they go in there, and we see all his friends.
Well, she's nervous to go in because
yeah.
she's like, oh, I don't think they like me.
Yeah, and he's like, no, no, they like you. He's like, no, I'm gonna embarrass you. And she says, well, your friend Kat doesn't like me. And he goes, well, yeah, but like, just smile, just pretend that everything's okay, and everything will be fine.
Yeah, so he opens the door, says hi to Kat. And off the bat, Kat is not even acknowledging that Iris is there.
Yeah, it's all about Josh. And they go in and we meet Patrick and Eli. And
they're together.
They're a gay couple. Love them. They were so sweet, so cute. And I love seeing Harvey there was great. He soft spot for me. But yeah, they're having a good time. We meet Sergey.
Yeah.
Who is the owner of the house and Kat's boyfriend.
He's Russian.
I thought it was Kyle Gallner.
From
that far shot that we saw?
Like a quick glance, it's like, oh, it could be. It's the mustache.
It was the mustache and the hair, like the long hair. But yeah, we see that he may be in like some dirty business. He like doesn't like to talk about how he got his money.
Yeah, he owns the land all around the lake.
Yeah.
In the house.
I do like that line. It's like, don't tell me you own the lake. He's like, no, just
the land around.
Just the land. And they're completely isolated also from there's no neighbors from miles away. But yeah, it cuts to his dinner scene.
Yeah.
And Patrick is talking about his story with Eli.
Yeah.
And it was like they were at a Halloween costume.
It was a Halloween party.
Yeah.
Eli was wearing a dinosaur costume that Harvey or Patrick was stepping on. And that's how they like kind of met. And it was like the cutest moment ever. Cut to Iris talking about how that's when she's like, oh, meeting them. It's like it's like you had this piece missing, but you didn't know you had it missing until you meet them and they like fulfill it and all this stuff. And it's very awkward.
Yeah, because everyone's giving her like a dirty look. Like they're like, bitch, you're crazy. And I don't know, it just felt weird. Like it's just like she feels out of place.
She does. She definitely does.
And even Josh is like giving her like a side eye. Kind of like, girl, you're embarrassing me.
Yeah. And then she sits down with Kat and she kind of straight up asks Kat, like, why don't you like me?
Yeah.
And
Kat tells her, you just make me feel like I'm replaceable. And here I'm like, damn, is she fucking Josh? Like, maybe she did fuck Josh. They broke up and now she's with
And here
Iris.
She says a line like, oh, this is what I was built for, whatever she says. It's a weird line that's kind of like,
because she says, I can't replace you. Like, you are so brave and so strong. I wish I was more like that, but that's not how I was built.
Yeah, that's what she says. And I was like,
yeah, it's like, it's so like generic, you know, so you wouldn't even think about that.
Yeah.
But it's just like, Kat just fucking dislikes her. Like, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
But then she also mentions that Sergey is married and that she's just an accessory that she pays.
Yeah. And that I'm surprised. Never mind. So like, yeah, she says that she does whatever he wants, eats whatever he wants, fucks whenever he wants. That's what she's there for, because he is married from what she says.
Yeah.
And then that night they just have fun. They're dancing. It's a good night. It cut to like a straight cut to Jack Quaid coming.
Just it's like, yo, and he just goes to bed and she's just sitting there like,
yeah, and she starts telling him how happy she is with him and stuff. And he just tells her Iris goes to sleep and she just gets quiet, and we're like, God damn, he's kind of an asshole.
Yeah, he's like, go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And she just goes to sleep. Like, it's like, damn, this man sucks.
Yeah.
We do see when they're dancing, when they're having fun, he's like kind of talking to Kat, like on the side, and she pulls him away. So like, I'm like, there's some weird tap thing with her. Like, we don't know. But they wake up in the next morning.
Yeah, and he asks Iris what's the weather, and she's very specific.
Yeah, she's like
super
88
specific.
degrees.
Yeah, with a slight chance of rain later in the evening. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, okay.
She didn't even pull out her phone.
Yeah, and then he's like, wow, it never gets old.
Yeah.
Because he starts laughing.
Another sign. So he tells her, hey, go to the lake, go down to the lake. I'm just going to rest because I have a hangover. And she leaves. But then he plugs in this USB drive to his phone and he's doing something weird with it. So here I was like, oh, I think he's fucking with her.
Yeah. Or like, oh, he's texting Kat.
Right.
Trying to fuck on the side.
But yeah, she's down at the lake. Sergey Wake gets there. It gets very awkward very fast. She's putting like sunscreen on him, but then he kind of gets all touchy-handy, and he does get very aggressive, and
it just cuts to everyone at home.
Yeah,
and they're just chilling. They're like straight up, everyone's just talking, and Iris just shows up entirely covered in blood.
Yep, and we're like,
knife in hand.
And
they're like, what the fuck just happened? And he starts saying he got aggressive with me. He started, choking me, and I told him to stop, and it cuts to that moment. So basically he was saying like, oh, don't worry, Kat and Josh gave me permission.
Yep.
And he starts kissing them, and she basically pushes him. Or no, she slaps him, I think, or something.
She slaps him and he falls and he hits a rock.
Oh yeah.
And he gets angry, so he goes to like assault her, and then she stabs him in the neck, which is why she gets covered in blood. It wasn't as violent as she looked like it might
just
have been.
Right in the jugular.
Yeah.
And just starts pouring on her, and they start freaking out. They all run away, and they put her ass to sleep.
Well, she starts freaking out, and she doesn't stop talking because she's telling him the truth, and then he just tells her, Iris, go to sleep. Her eyes go white, and we're like, oh my God, she's an android.
She's AI. Crazy. It's so creepy too, the way she's just standing there with the eyes white. No, they got me fucked up.
I loved it.
Yeah. So it feels kind of like it's supposed to be a surprise, but like the fucking poster kind of ruins it for you.
Yeah, even though the poster could be ominous, it's like, oh, there's something wrong about her, but what is it? That's why her eyes are white, like there's no soul behind her.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, that's what happens, I guess.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, she's supposed to be an AI. They basically are calling the company, which I forgot the name of it. It was like
Impact something.
Impact, yeah.
I forgot.
And apparently it's supposed to be a glitch because those robots are not meant to hurt humans. They can't hurt humans. They can't lie. And basically you can literally customize everything about them.
You can customize their voice. You can customize their eyes. You can how intelligent they can be. Anything is all in the app. Just download it. Give it the update.
Make sure you update it.
Yeah,
put that shit.
She has her reset is right behind her ear.
You hold it for 3 seconds.
Which I think at one point in the movie he does it without us noticing before we know that she is, because they're kissing and he's fucking with her ear. Yeah.
You're so right.
Yeah. So
we cut to like when they met, because what's gonna happen is that they're gonna give her away.
Yeah.
And Josh goes, I want to say my goodbyes to her. And what he does is that he tells her, hey, you're a robot.
Yeah.
Like, this is what's happening.
Yeah. And she doesn't believe him.
Yeah.
And then he goes, what's the weather? And she immediately answers it.
Yeah. And then he's like, oh, and you know English, but you also know. And then starts changing the language on the phone. And she starts speaking it fluently.
Yeah.
And basically, he confesses that she's a robot, which I don't know why the fuck he did this. Like, I'm like, why? Like, at all?
Why yeah, because they don't know that they are.
Yeah.
The way they're set up is the memory that they have of them meeting is fake, but it's to them it's real. So that, and you can set up this meeting as anything.
Yeah. So we cut back to like when Jack Quaid bought the robot, and the guy's literally explaining you just can write down whatever the fuck you want. There's even options to it. So it can be as generic as just meeting at a store. And it's kind of interesting how they do it. Meeting? Oh, I would make myself look like a hero.
Oh my God.
Like she was at the train station, and she's just sitting there with a nice, pretty dress on, right? And a man comes behind her and pushes her into the train tracks. And she looks over and the train is coming and the light's just getting closer and closer. But then a shadow appears over her and it's me. I have you. And I fucking grab her by the hair and fucking yeet her ass over. And then I jump and I barely get hit. Like I'm about to get hit by the train, but I fucking barely make it. And then she looks at me like, wow, you saved me.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very
and
romantic.
then we Spider-Man kiss.
Okay.
What would yours be?
We had Halloween Horror Nights.
Okay.
You know,
Is he
a
scarer? Or you're just with him?
No, I'm in the house and I freak
Oh.
out too much and I go outside and I'm like, it's so scary. And he comes over. He's like, it's okay. You know?
Oh. And then you just lock eyes.
Mm-hmm. Or, oh no, better one.
Okay.
We go watch a horror movie.
Companion.
Yeah. And I'm like scared. And he's the guy sitting next to me and he's like, are you okay?
He
And
goes
that's
like
how
this.
we go
Are
meet.
you okay?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Mhm.
That's a good one. That's pretty cute.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another one. Oh. Someone's getting attacked. I go and save the person and then I turn around and I'm like, call 911 and it's her and she's like, and she grabs her phone, calls 911 and I'm over here and the cops come in and I grab the person. I'm like, here, arrest this person. And I'm covered in blood and she comes over, are you okay? And I just give her a smile like, I'm okay. And she goes, wow, so beautiful.
Okay.
But yeah, that's basically
That's basically where we're at. And then we do find out that him and Kat have been working. They were working on this together.
Yeah.
While Guillermo's outside conducting us, or calling
Eli.
calling the cops and trying to explain to them what happened, or the company for the robots.
Yeah. So
With Patrick.
they're like, oh my God, it feels so good that, it feels crazy that it happened. And they were all in it. The plan was to kill
Except
Sergey.
Eli and Patrick didn't know about it.
They didn't know about it, but Kat and Josh did. And they're like, they were planning to kill him so they can take his money because he was a dirty, criminal that had, made his money in a dirty way, basically.
Mhm. So she gets out.
Mm-hmm.
She punches him in the throat so he can't say Iris, go to sleep. She takes his phone and she runs out. And I love that Patrick sees her and tries to tell Eli, but he's not. He's not paying attention.
He said, I can't hear on the phone because he's
Yeah.
on the phone with the cops.
So this is when they're inside, and then they let Eli know what's really happening, and that he has $12 million in a safe in his room. It's Stalin's birthday, the code. And that basically they're gonna split it 3 ways, and then Eli's like, "Wait, why 3 ways?"
There's 4 of us right
four
here.
of us, which is Patrick, and I saw it as like, oh, they're 3. Them
It's like
3
they're a
are
couple.
friends, but we don't count the couple as one because that's your partner. So you get the money and you guys can share it.
Oh, well, I saw it more of like we're separate and you guys are both together, so you get one whole share.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, there's 4 of us.
Yeah.
And he's like, really, dude?
It's kind of like when the couple joins the group. It's like now we have to add them to
Yeah,
everything
exactly.
and divide it with So like, so we're like, okay, I guess since Patrick's the new and come to the group, they don't want to include him. So it's like you guys can share it until Harvey or Eli tells them, Patrick, go to sleep, and we're like, oh,
Holy fuck. He's a motherfucking robot.
yeah,
Like, okay. And he's like, bro, what the fuck? You're trying to ruin our relationship?
yeah.
But apparently they've been along for a long time. Apparently.
Yeah.
They're actually been like a thing for a very long time. And yeah, they just have a healthy relationship.
And they don't want to
basically.
include him because
He's a fucking robot.
so
Yeah.
he doesn't get a share.
Because all the money's gonna go for him.
But I'm like, even though I'm like $4 million, just shut up, Eli, just take it.
Yeah, for real. I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck. Also, like, you weren't even part of this plan. Like,
Yeah,
you
you
just
weren't-
happened to be.
You weren't getting shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you're getting something because you found out. So like,
No, actually, they were part of Josh's plan because he was saying, "Oh, it was easier to corroborate the story if there was more witnesses."
Well, yeah, but
Yes.
they weren't gonna get the money.
Yeah.
It was just gonna go to Kat and Josh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. The plan was have them believe it, and then we'll follow with
Oh,
them.
I see.
And
I
then
see.
once
You know.
they disappear, we take the money.
Oh,
Yeah.
And they get nothing.
Because
Oh,
then,
okay.
because then he goes, but new plan, you're gonna get a share.
okay.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. But
So, yeah.
I love that reveal. This reveal was very fun.
This one was a surprise. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just wish the whole Iris thing was like that.
Yeah.
What would his name was Patrick, but is it Patrick or did he change it? Because Iris, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm thinking of the Siri thing because
Yeah.
it's AI.
His name could have been Alex. Alexa.
Oh, Alex. Oh, that could have been good.
Google. Gary for Google. I feel like his name is Patrick in something else too. Like he specifically.
Patrick.
Is it right? I feel like his name is Patrick.
Let me
also.
see. He's Smile. In Smile, he's Lewis.
Mhm.
What's the season 3?
I don't remember.
4. Yeah. So let me see the cast. Oh, I forgot Jen Ortega was in that show.
She was. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That's very, very young. What the fuck is it?
You couldn't just search up the actor's name.
Oh, it's just
and then
because
you?
I could have, but I'm making my life more complicated.
I know that man feeling.
Lucas Gage, you.
Oh, his name is Adam.
Adam. Patrick. I don't know. Patrick
I don't know.
Seems so familiar.
Yeah.
But yeah. So they set off. This is when Iris in the woods. She's with his phone, and she figures out that you can change everything on her. She's playing with her voice and everything. Her eye color, her intelligence. He had her at a 40%. She raises up to 100.
Oh,
And
we have to establish too that when Josh was doing the installation, the guy for the company said you can change her intelligence from 0 to 100. 100 being she's as smart as an Ivy League student,
Yeah.
and 0 is that she has no autonomy. So like she'll just do whatever you say without any question.
Yeah. So
she changes it
I'ma be
right to
honest,
100.
Yeah, I would keep them at 100.
But my thing is that never comes back. Like she's just like, I thought she was gonna be more aware of things, but she
Yeah,
doesn't really.
All it really does is when she's thinking of how to escape. She's like
thinking of scenarios.
Mhm.
Like she doesn't just go for it.
Yeah, she's thinking before she acts.
And that's as much. I was like, I thought we were gonna see because
I thought she was gonna be like Lucy, like
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson.
yeah. Oh yeah, she just becomes omnipotent.
Yeah.
but yeah. Oh,
If I had one though, I would keep him at 100. You go be smart. You go make that money.
and he goes, no, you do it. That's what he's gonna be. He's gonna go. No, this is my money. And then you're gonna be like,
I'll be like, no, daddy, you can't lie to me.
he not lied. Also, so Josh, the reason why Iris was able to kill Sergey was because when we see that he's putting like a flash thing, he modded her to kill people.
Yeah, which doesn't explain how is he able to get his hands on that. I guess that flash drive comes with her.
Well, it's jailbreak. It's probably like, it's illegal. It's like a jailbreak.
Mhm.
People could do that shit at home. So
Yeah.
there's probably like some Reddit page that's like how to fucking murder
Right.
people. It's probably not just murdering. It's probably like modding.
Well, it's like
The rules.
It's like the Chucky remake. It's how he deleted all his safety modes.
Yeah,
he probably
that's-
just did it for her. The same thing for her.
Yeah, it's just like easier way to say like
Mhm.
we just all those features are gone.
And then,
Basically.
but then he did say that he would have to put it back so they don't. It doesn't go back to him. That
Yeah.
he changed everything.
because the company could tell.
Mm-hmm.
But she runs away, so they have to go find her.
Yeah.
And Harvey or oh my God,
Eli
Eli
and Patrick split up.
and they bring a gun
Mhm.
and they're like, she took your phone and we're gonna fucking need this because now she fucking knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
And what she does, the first thing she deactivates, voice control. So
Yeah.
now he can't say go to sleep.
Well, it's because she knows his password.
Mhm.
They were like, "Does she know your password?" Yeah,
Yep.
she does.
His password was 52297.
It's his birthday.
Yeah, I was like, wow, May 2nd,
kidding.
almost close to my birthday.
Yeah, I don't know if that's actually his
Nah, I
birthday.
don't think so.
But Yeah, so they split up, and then this is when Eli and Patrick are having a moment. We get the backstory of how they met. We see how they met.
Gays.
Yes, being very, very. And then Eli confesses to Patrick that he really does love him, even though Patrick's like, "Oh, I know I'm a robot. I'm not stupid."
Because they've been together for a long time, so he kind of figured it out.
But Patrick's thing is cooking.
Yeah,
because he's always cooking.
He's like a chef. He probably, Eli. Sorry, I have an aunt called Ellie, and it throws me off.
We can call him Guillermo.
No, Eli is like, he just wants, he really does care for him.
Mm-hmm.
He does, even though he's a robot, he doesn't like treating him like a robot. So you're kind of seeing like two different levels of Josh and Ellie. Or Eli, fuck.
And then Iris is listening, and the phone starts to vibrate, so they know she's there. So they start chasing her. Eli starts shooting at her. They kind of get into a debacle. He falls, and she shoots him by accident, and he dies.
Yeah.
And Patrick's like, "There goes my baby.
Ooh, girl, look at you.
He's dead on the ground."
Is this a Space Jade? Were you listening to her earlier?
That was.
Yeah. Love having her in the podcast.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, she should come back another day.
She's gonna take over the TikTok account.
Oh,
From what I
really?
hear, yeah.
Wow, that's good. I'm surprised she doesn't have for how famous she is.
I know.
And she's gonna be in Scream 7.
She's gonna be in Scream 7 with Sky Riley. That's crazy.
That's amazing. I love that for her.
Me too. Can't wait to see her. She's probably gonna die by Stu Macher.
Oh, she's definitely opening kill. I can say that. But she's gonna go.
Or she's part of the cult with Stu Macher.
Oh no!
Whatever's happening in that movie.
And I will say, I made the drawing, and y'all didn't believe me. In that TikTok.
The one with Stu?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people are like, no, he wouldn't be able to survive. I showed evidence that he could.
We'll see what's happening.
Yeah, we'll see what's
Scream 7, 8, 9, and 10.
But yeah, she is a lot. Again, she runs away. She's all dirty, and this is where she's thinking of all her plans, like what can she do, and it kind of goes through those scenarios.
So she figured out the car.
Yeah, the car is phone activated, because of course.
So she gets in it. She's trying to leave, but it's voice command specifically to him.
To Josh, yeah.
Yeah, so what she does is she starts changing her voice to his optics and playing with it till she sounds like him and makes the car drive, which is very smart.
Very smart. That's a 100%.
Yeah, love that. That came back. So she leaves, and then he reports the car stolen, so the car stops, and she can't get out of it. I love that because it's like, damn, you can't steal a car.
Yeah, you're fucked.
You're
like, what
stuck
up?
in the car.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But then...
You know what's funny? That reminded me of that one movie with
Smart House?
No. With the wedding, and she's a bride.
Yes,
What's
Ready
that
or Not.
movie? Yeah, Ready or Not.
Because that happens to her.
Yeah, she steals a car,
shit,
and
you're
then
so right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Except she's able to get out at least.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it just turns off the car, right? I think that's what it does. That's true.
So then he takes Patrick and he programs Patrick for him. So he becomes Patrick's companion, Josh.
Yeah.
And
then he mods the phone.
so he's aggressive.
He puts his aggression all the way to 100. It seemed like he only put her like 40% because he stops and he goes, fuck it. And then he puts it all the way.
Yeah.
So he is literally...
He's
Arnold,
Terminator.
He's just a Terminator at this point.
Yeah. So a cop comes to like...
For the car.
For the car. Sees that she gets out and she changes her language to German so she can't communicate with the cop because she can't lie. So as he's asking her questions, she's telling him the truth in German, but he doesn't understand her.
Yeah. Our friend Troglingen, let us know.
Oh, yeah. If you see it, yeah. Was that translation correct?
But I love that the cop's like, me name is Hendrix.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
And she, Patrick, she starts to get arrested. Patrick shows up, kills the cop, like violently punches him in the face until he looked like Lewis did in Smile 2. That's how he got his revenge back.
Hell yeah.
And as she's running away, he grabs the phone because Josh told him the passcode, and he turns her off, and you see that she just falls.
Yeah. And he carries her ass all the way to the house. Or he drives a car.
Yeah, the cop car.
The cop car. And it's so...
You know?
And then they're like, whose car is this, bitch? It says police on the side. Cat, come on.
Hendrix, where's the cop? In the trunk.
Yep. And they look and they're like, oh, fuck. And Kat goes, fuck this, I'm leaving.
Yeah, it gets worse and worse.
Yeah. It's like this was not the plan. She grabs her portion. She's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And then he's like, Josh goes, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why are you having such a big deal with this? And he's like, because he's not Sergey wasn't a bad guy. He's like, no, he was a fucking criminal. He deserved what he got. And he's like, no, you assume he was a criminal. He's literally like a farmer or something like that. Like, what was it that he worked?
He did something. It was dirty, but she's like, he was. I just told you that he was a monster. I never gave you the details of why. You just assume things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she said that he was like a sod farmer or something.
Yes. So when he said he had dirty work, he meant it literally.
Yeah.
And he just assumed this man's a fucking criminal.
It's just weird because it's like, yeah, I didn't tell you what he did, but it's kind of like, so you're kind of like lying.
Yeah.
You're still kind of lying.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's like she is still shitty for that. Like you knew what was gonna happen to him.
Yeah. They all just lied, so they all had it coming.
Yeah, except Iris. She don't lie. She can't lie.
Yeah, that's true.
Those hips don't lie.
No. So, she's leaving, and he tells Patrick to stop her, and Patrick was cooking, so he just stabs her from the back with the knife he was holding.
Yeah.
And he's like, what the fuck did you do? He's like, you told me to stop her, so I did.
I did. She not look at her.
You should have. His aggression was at 100, motherfucker. You should have known that.
Yeah, he's such an idiot.
It's gonna be murder at that point.
I do like this scene because she goes like, leave me the fuck alone, and she's walking slowly, sits next to Iris, and just dies. And I'm like, oh man, that sucks.
It's kind of poetic because earlier they were having a conversation together, and she dies next to her.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, it's gonna rain. And she wasn't wrong about the weather either.
Yep.
So
sad.
Yeah, we have a dinner scene where he wakes her up. She's dressed all nicely again.
But that bitch is tied up, handcuffed to the chair.
Yeah.
And
he's giving her his evil villain monologue.
You had me monologuing.
Yeah.
And he's just basically, I don't even know, like.
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But
it's basically how he's an incel. And she basically tells him, like, look, I see you for who you are. Like, I can make you very happy. I know everything about you. I know that your stick is below average.
Yeah.
She starts insulting him in a very, like, that it cuts deep to him.
Yeah, so he lowers her intelligence to 0.
And she literally just sits there and then just does whatever he says. And she, throughout the movie, is saying that she feels pain. She says that, and then Patrick also has a line where he says that he doesn't know what love feels, or like was it love? He felt something, and it felt like burning. It was pain. Okay, so it was like it feels like anger and all these complicated feelings inside. So what he does,
he does the Chucky thing.
Oh yeah,
they put her hand over the fire, and she's feeling it, but she can't move because she's at 0 intelligence, so she just has to do it. So her whole arm burns up. And he tells Patrick to just shut it off after a while, and then the company's like 30 minutes away to pick her up.
And he says, okay, what you're gonna do is grab a gun. So the gun was at the table, put it on your head and shoot yourself. And she does, but she says no right beforehand. But then there's a cool shot of like her shooting herself and the bullets going through her head, and you see it like on her eyes. You kind of
see it through her eyes, yeah.
And then it just comes the other side. It's all in slow-mo, and she just falls. That's it. And
yeah, and the company shows up. They're asking him what happened. He's kind of telling them. And this idiot didn't realize that she records everything. So in the cloud, they have everything that pretty much has happened. And he's like, what? And he's like, you didn't read the user agreement? He's like, I did. But like, what?
He's like, yeah, but she got shot in the head. So wouldn't that like fuck up with everything? He's like, well, no, the head is just for visual and audio stuff.
In the Wi-Fi.
In the Wi-Fi, but the body is where you have all the internals.
Down here.
Yep, right in the stomach. And
or vagina. It wasn't specific.
No, that's the fleshlight, obviously.
Yeah.
But then they're driving or putting her body back into the truck, and one of the workers were like, what do you think happened? And the guy's like, oh, he modded her 100%. That guy is fucked.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, we're going to catch his ass. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
And he says something like, oh, we have them that they get some that get tortured, and like people just fuck with them. So it's like, People are evil
Yeah.
no matter what.
Because it's like a kid. He looks really young, and he's like, why
looks
would
like he
people
just
do
started.
that? It's like, why would people do that? And it's like, yeah, it's just a fucked up world we live in.
Yeah.
They just buy them to torture them.
Oh, and also Patrick almost said the truth about everything because they can't lie.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to make Patrick shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, because he's dressed like the cop. He's pretending to be the cop on the scene.
Yeah, and he goes, you look familiar. Have I seen you before? And then this is where Josh jumps in. He's like, oh, he looks like a model or like some sort of actor.
Because Patrick would have been like, yeah, I'm like this, a companion.
And then what's funny is that Josh noted, like, when he hears that everything's in the cloud, he's like, well, Patrick. He just looks at Patrick, and the workers are about to leave, and you just see Patrick at the end of the road.
This is T2. The
Bro.
Terminator dressed like the cop.
Literally, I said T-1000. He looks just like the T-1000. Like, insane. I just wish he ran like him. Like,
Yeah.
but
So he kills one of the workers. The other one gets away. He finds the bodies. Patrick finds him. He starts to choke him out, but Zoe or Iris saves him.
yeah, because she reboots. Basically, she was fine. They were gonna reboot her ass anyways.
Which I find it weird with a hole in her head, but I'll let it go.
Because that doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, I guess they
They
established,
established that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just visual.
Yeah.
Whatever. They said that she'll be fine. It literally doesn't matter.
So, but the thing is, she can't harm him because she's rebooted, and they can't cause harm.
Yeah, that's like their default settings.
Yeah.
And you see it like she has like a giant taser, and it's almost like a force field. Like it's like.
So what she does to break through to Patrick is selling him that Josh is lying and that, hey, remember Eli? He kind of starts like kind of glitching and seeing Josh, but also Eli in the same meet cute until like he remembers Eli and remembers everything. So he just quacks himself.
Yeah, because he tells her like that line of like it feels like anger and all these complicated emotions and stuff, and he starts like, yeah, I do remember him, and he just and that's it for him.
So she tells Teddy, hey, can you do me a favor? And then we cut to Josh taking all the money. And it's very creepy because someone's talking in different voices and they put the music on her like, oh my God.
And it's just dark and you just see her just standing there. It's so creepy.
And she's like, oh, I had a friend do me a favor so you can't control me. And I love the way her eyes glitched. I was like, oh, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah,
and I love that.
She a little C word.
She fucking surfed with that one. Let me tell you.
No, I was like, okay, she snapped with that shit. And I love it because it's like she's like, all my glitches are gone. She pulls out a gun and goes, I'll fucking shoot you. And he's like, yeah, you're gonna shoot me. And she fucking shoots the wall. He's like, what the fuck? You almost shot me. He's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
And he steps closer and he's like, you're not gonna shoot me because you love me too. You love me too much.
I wasn't wrong. Yep.
Yeah.
She does. She can't shoot him.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yep, because she loved that small dick.
Yeah. But he starts fucking her up and she's like, you know what? And they're on the floor scrubbing and she's trying to get away from him and he's choking her out. And then she grabs the bottle opener that we've seen 2 times before already and she in the head.
Yeah, it's like one of those wine corks.
Yeah, but
automatic ones.
Yeah, so it's just stabbing him through the head and then it pops out.
Yeah, and he goes, go to sleep.
Oh yeah, she goes, go to sleep, Josh.
Final girl line. That's good. It's time for you to reboot. Time to format this bitch. Unable to connect. But yeah, he just goes, and I'm like, damn, he loves dying on top.
He came the same way.
Oh yeah.
Well, he didn't die on top of Sam.
Well, okay.
Sam killed him on top.
But wasn't he on top of her?
He
at
was,
first?
and then she turned it on him and started.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He's a verse.
She flipped it in reverse.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah, he dies cuddling her.
Yeah, she lobotomizes him, and she just fucking dies.
Just like he lobotomizes her the whole time.
Yeah, that's
in a
basically,
way.
yeah, when he went to zero, that's basically a lobotomy. That's crazy. And all she does is literally gets ready. She takes a shower.
Yeah,
her hand is all burnt, so
she
she
peels
picks it. Very T2 as well.
Yeah,
when Arnold showed his hand.
Yeah,
and she goes. She puts a jacket on. She kind of looks cool with the hand. I was like, okay.
She takes the $12 million.
Yep, and she goes to leave, and while she's driving away, you see that there's a couple on the side with another car, and it's her Iris, but blonde,
and the guy on the other side looks like he's just complaining and arguing, like being annoying.
Yeah, and she just looks at Iris, and she goes like that with her hand, and she like looks confused, kind of like she's like, oh shit, like
Mhm.
am I a fucking robot?
She just started a revolution.
Bro, I want to see that.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so awesome.
That's just iRobot.
All these movies are iRobot. Even the one with
That's
Megan
true.
Fox was
Yeah.
Subservient.
Yeah.
It's iRobot.
Yeah, it's just iRobot. Robots are against us. But this one at least is cool that they don't make it where like the robot's the bad guy.
Yeah,
It's like, no,
yeah.
we're seeing it through her eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty much
Yeah,
everything.
that's it. That's the end credit scene of the movie. It's just in the middle of the trailer. But fantastic movie.
Yeah, I really
Loved
liked it. Mhm.
Alrighty, so like we do with every movie, we go to our letterbox and give it a rating and review. So Carlos, what is your rating?
So I gave it a 4.5.
Okay.
Oh no, a 4. Sorry, I just gave it a 4. And I said, does anyone know the price of a companion? I could really use a sugar daddy.
Bitch, you're the one providing.
Yeah, I gave it a I need someone to pay for him, so like he needs to go to work. But I think I gave it a 4 because for one, I felt that Kat. I feel like there wasn't enough there.
No.
I wanted some more crazy coming from Kat. She talked all this shit and she just got stabbed. And I was
Yeah.
like, I wanted more from you, girl.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
And then there were some parts where I was a little bored, and then they were bring back up. And other than that, great movie.
Yeah. I gave it a 3-star. I said, how the fuck do you fumble a baddie that literally is utterly in love with you?
Yep.
I don't know. Jack Quaid, come on.
Girl.
Like, Josh, you got to figure shit out. I do feel the same way. I do think that this movie is, I think it's fine. It's a fun movie. I just don't, I think it could have been a little bit more. I wanted to see, the same thing with Kat. I felt like Kat, there was going to be more to her. And I thought it was going to be like her and Jack Quaid had a thing. And they even say like, no, like nothing's happening. I'm like, oh, I thought like maybe Jack or maybe Josh, you know, even though this robot loves him, he doesn't have a connection because it's a robot. And Kat is kind of like he's gonna be sleeping with her on the side, and some drama is gonna happen between them. But nothing really like that happens. It's kind of very straightforward, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
it's
no,
just, you know, it is what it is. I guess it's one of those things. But it is a fun movie. I think. You should definitely support and watch it. It's a very unique. I do like seeing it in the perspective of the robot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know there's a movie called Ex Machina that
Oh yeah.
that I think it's in the
A24.
perspective of the robot. I haven't seen it, but I heard it's fantastic. So, but yeah, it's just that acting is great. It's funny. The gore is there whenever it is, and it's a fun. I really don't have that many complaints. It's more like I wish there was more to this movie.
Yeah.
It feels very like A, B, and that's it. Like there's no more than that. Daddy of the movie.
Who is your daddy?
Patrick.
Okay, Patrick is a good one. Mine's Eli.
Eli.
Yeah, he's fantastic. Love him. Death.
There's not really. I'm just kidding.
There's like
Are they
what?
like off?
No,
No, they're pretty. I'm gonna give it to the cop.
the cop one's good. I guess I want to see the scene as a whole, I like the Sergey one because I like seeing the reveal of like just her entirely covered in blood with the knife in her hand, being like, "I love you." Like I was like, "Yo, that's psycho ass behavior." Because you
that's
don't know.
part of that's part of the trailer, and you're just like, "What is this movie?"
Yeah, and like if you go in like not knowing that it's her being an AI, you're like, "What the fuck is going on with her?" Like that's awesome. But I like that whole scene as a whole. I think that's a fantastic scene.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's it, right?
I think that's it. Yeah.
Alrighty, so let's go to our what do you call it? Comments? Yo, I don't know why I forgot that word. Oh fuck me. Give me 1 second. I have to sign in. I don't know why it kicks me out all the time.
I love you.
It don't love you. Yep. Or it does. I don't know.
All right, give me 1 second. Let me say my password out loud so y'all can go in. And boom, done. It just had when it doesn't update, it just logs me out for some reason.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Alrighty. So we got here on Spotify. So if you're on Spotify, you can give us a comment.
Thank you. Yes, leave them.
And that would be fantastic. So this is all of them are from our episode The Substance. Our friend Kat She says, "Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. You read every single one of my comments all in a row. LOL. I've been working my way through your back catalog. I didn't even think you'd see the comments from old episodes. Anyways, love the show."
Oh,
yeah,
thank you, Kat.
girl. We
It's like you know, we watching.
yeah, we know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. We don't, but
Just pretend. But yeah, I know. I it was funny. I mean, I love that.
yeah,
Leave
no,
comments.
Keep leaving them,
Even on the old ones.
Mhm.
I love reading them. I just don't know what I said. So like,
Yeah, so
if you
forgive
ask me a
us.
question, I'm like, I don't fucking know. I didn't even remember what I said last week.
I don't remember what I said an hour ago.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think I said I like companion. I don't remember.
But thank you so much for the comment, Kat. This is from another friend, Abalvi Yairi, I think so. Sound that out for me in the comments. They said The Substance was my favorite movie of 2024 by
Okay.
far.
Yes.
Okay, we love that.
Yeah.
Actually,
Thank you for the comment.
My favorite movie of 2024. I feel like we did.
I haven't seen them all yet,
Yeah,
but right now, Smile 2.
Smile 2 was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I think mine has to be The Substance or Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. Say hello to Mary Sue or something like
Lou.
that. Mary Lou. I don't fucking know. But thank you so much for the comments.
Thank you.
This is from our friend Jorb. They said, bless you.
Excuse me.
They didn't say bless you. They said Resident Evil is 1000% horror.
Thank you.
I'd love to know if you guys watched the Resident Evil TV show on Netflix. It's only one season, but I think there was a lot more they could have done with it. I love that it has giant mutant creatures, which is we don't see often in zombie media. I tried starting it.
Was that live action or
Yeah,
animated?
No, I think that's the live action one. It was like the Netflix one that they did.
I think I did start watching.
I think we started it and we're
Okay.
like, this is weird.
Yeah,
Because
because I know there's also an animated one on Netflix too.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that then.
Okay, if it was one of the two, I did start it, never finished it.
Yeah, I tried watching the show and the writing was kind of bad for it, and I was just like, I'm kind of over this. I'm a big fan of giant mutant creature zombie things. That's why I love Resident Evil. I wish it was more like that. I've always said that we should see more movies or shows like Left 4 Dead where like zombies just got powers.
I'm gonna be honest.
it.
When Resident Evil got weird and crazy, I was here for it.
well,
Like past the third movie, yeah, I was kind of here for all of it.
Yeah, it's like fuck it. At this point, fuck it. Like there's like what, like 5 of those movies?
5 or 6, yeah.
Yeah, it's like fuck it.
I went to the theaters even to the last one.
And those games get fucking insane. Like they are psycho. Like
There's one movie where she's traveling through cities around the world, but it's like a dome, and there was like weird shit happening. I was into
The
it.
Simpsons, like the Simpsons
No, it's
movie.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, it's like I always love that series. I hate that like every time they put it on like a show or a TV or a movie, it never does well.
I haven't seen the last movie they made, the one that did terrible. That the map is like the Dead by Daylight house.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I want to watch it, even though it's terrible. I want to watch it because it has Baby Daddy. I think Robbie ML, one of the ML. It's the dark haired one.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It never does well, and it's
the girl from Crawl.
oh shit. Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. That's the last movie that was out.
Oh, that was a movie? I thought it was a show.
No, the movie was with her. There's a show on Netflix. I just don't remember if it's animated or not. That I did start watching. It was like a weird community of people, but it felt segregated. I don't remember.
Yeah. But yeah, we didn't. If you didn't get that,
We didn't get
clear.
far into it, at least.
Yeah, I just wish they did a better job with her. We need someone that like really cares about these movies, like this series, and we get to
Yeah. Well, maybe one day. I think they're working on something else now. A movie.
Oh yeah, there was a director. I forgot.
Somebody that we know.
Yeah, it was like a known director. Was it? I don't fucking remember. I thought it was this guy, the guy that did Nosferatu.
Or is it the guy that did Evil Dead Rise? I think it was the Evil Dead Rise director.
Yeah, all right, fuck it, I don't know. This ain't a news show. But yeah, oh yeah, let me
Thank you
check.
so much.
There's some on YouTube
Mhm.
as well. Bless you. All right, there we go. So we got a few comments here.
Okay.
So this is from our shopping mall episode 3.
Jesus.
The main rule: don't leave to get cigarettes. LOL. This is from Tony Yato.
Thank you for the comment. And yeah, don't.
Yeah, no, definitely don't do that.
That was the Johnny Bravo guy
Oh yeah,
with the chewing gum.
Yes, I remember. All right, so this is from our friend Eileen Medina. LMFAO, this is from our substance episode.
Okay.
LMAO, my thoughts exactly after Carlos dancing on his IG. I was like, whoa, where did that energy been at?
Baby, it's all acting. I brought it back.
I watched it like 100 times on repeat. Yes, I love it. Yes, I love it.
Thank you, Eileen.
Thank you. Come on, Eileen. Oh, I swear I could be on this moment. I'll come on. Wait, that's what the song says. Come on, Eileen.
Thank you, Eileen, for the comment.
Sorry. Alrighty, so this is from Joyside TV.
Okay.
Oh, she
Joyside
is a
TV.
famous streamer.
Oh, okay.
So if you guys like Marvel Rivals, go check her out.
Nope.
She playing as Fantastic Four, Mr. Fantastic.
Hell no, as the Invisible Woman with her thick ass.
Okay.
She thick as hell in that game. Alrighty, so this is from The Substance, of course. It says, hi, soundbite person here. Never got to say my take on the movie, but after talking with the guys, here's what I think. I think The Substance is such a beautiful movie with a great soundtrack. The cinematography is something we're not used to, which is great because it's different. However, the message is so superficial and repetitive to the point where it feels like, to me, this movie was made for the men to understand. As a woman on the internet, I understand that the sentiment where this movie is trying to get at. But at the same time, I feel like I've already seen this movie somewhere else. Also, I am the controversial take. I hated that ending, and it ruins the entire movie for me. It feels like they wanted to throw everything possible because it was the ending. At that point, it felt like, what's the point? I love you, of course. Yeah, you can't say your opinion anymore on the show.
Why not?
Yeah, we're gonna cut you off. As a straight white passing male, I'm gonna tell you your take on the movie The Substance that's about girlies.
And as a gay Hispanic man, I'm gonna tell you to shut the fuck up.
No, obviously I'm kidding. No, but I mean, I've noticed that it's not even that controversial because apparently a lot of people are saying it.
Even people I saw yesterday, they didn't really like it. And I was like, go watch it again and watch it this time.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, really? But I mean, like, I get it. Like, I understand that, like, it is very, like, superficial. But I don't know. My thing is, I see it like as like they're just adding to a already story, and film is not really trying to give you. Sometimes it's not even deep. Like, it's not really trying to be completely deep. It sometimes could be just superficial, But I mean, I get it. I understand it. You're not the only person. I've seen a lot of people say the same exact thing. So it is a valid criticism. Let me just make sure. But thank you, Joyside TV, for the comment. And this is from our friend Keyleth5934. I'm not even a full minute into this video and I'm already loving it. The Substance was my fave movie of 2024 and definitely up in my top faves of all time. I am so happy y'all are reviewing it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're happy too.
Yeah, so I'm glad. I hope those takes were great.
I hope y'all liked the episode because Space J was on some drugs one day.
That girl was crazy in that episode. What happened to you? Like, you just freaked out, ran away.
Okay, I secretly had a date, so like
you did?
Yeah.
Who?
With my companion.
Wait, who would your companion be?
Let me see.
I thought you had an answer.
Man of the hour. I'm trying to think.
Man of the hour, bitch.
No, David Cornsweat.
Okay.
He's 6'4".
Roll my eyes.
Thank
No
you.
substance. He doesn't care about substance. They're tall. He doesn't care.
He's 6'4". Hey, I didn't say Bill Skarsgård. I could have said Bill Skarsgård.
That's true. That's the basic take.
I love me some Skarsgård. He's in a new movie called Locked, y'all.
He looks like Pete Davidson.
But cuter.
That's what the girls see on Pete Davidson. It's just Bill Skarsgård.
Can't wait to see it.
I would obviously just have my girlfriend.
You're
Just, you know,
fucking lying.
Bro, I'll put mods on it. I'll put like fucking RGB fleshlight.
Okay.
Nipples, have speakers.
Okay.
Bro, I would do some crazy shit, bro. I'll be insane with it. It glows rainbow every time I hit it from the back.
Oh my god.
Oh, my companion, chill. Who would be your companion?
Henry Cavill.
Yeah, Henry Cavill's a good
You see?
choice.
Pedro Pascal?
Pedro Pascal. The basics. You know?
Thank you. So I'm not the only one here.
At least she put a little spice with it. At least one is British, the other one is Hispanic.
What's David Cornsford? American?
Oh, it's right up American, baby.
Oh, well.
Red, white, and
Bill
blue.
Skarsgård is Sweden, side of America. And his brother. Ooh.
Oh my
It would
god.
be crazy. I was thinking of like Jonathan Bailey.
He was another one I was thinking, but he's 5'11". I'll accept it.
Oh
But he's
my
a companion.
He
So
is
it's
a
like,
companion.
He doesn't have to be gay.
And that's true.
That
That's true.
LGBT meter 0.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that wasn't a meter.
That should have been so funny.
How Patrick just gay.
I guess you can just order them like that.
Well, it's because you have to do the love face, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
what
matter.
It is.
Mhm.
Oh, but that's funny. Jonathan Bailey 0.
Get ready for next weekend or this weekend. I forgot. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, but I would say Brenda Songs. I always had a crush on her.
She's gonna be in a new show.
Oh
with Mindy.
yes. You know what pissed me off? This could have been my demon. I saw her being real cute with Macaulay Culkin, and I'm like, oh, he's so cool. He gets to date her. He's married with children. Wow, he's so cool.
Yeah.
Brenda Songs. When I was like 6, 7 years old, I bought those girly magazines where they're like, write your favorite celebrity. I wrote her. And I sent a little picture of me with my Taekwondo outfit because I knew she liked martial arts because she did the Wendy Wu Homecoming Princess.
Homecoming Warrior.
I sent that picture being like, look, we have something in common. She never responded back. And I'm kind of fucking pissed.
All right, so clip this and send it to her.
Like, where you at, Brenda Songs? What the fuck? I thought we had something.
Did they ever post that in the other issue in a magazine?
I don't know. I think it was like
wonder.
different celebrities, like all Disney stars, and but that magazine happened to be her. And I remember being like, "Yo, I love her. I love her." Like I was.
When you can write to celebrities,
Yeah.
did they really get it?
That's my question. If I could ask her a question, be like, "Did you ever get mail? Like, or was it just like for the publicity people?" Like, I would love to know that. Like, that would be so funny.
They actually do get the mail.
Yeah. But yeah, I was just sad because then Dua Lipa also is also engaged, dancing in France with her band. Like, boo! You're happy. Good for you.
Hey, what about me?
I love you, babe.
Okay.
He has such a hard life. When all the celebrity men I have a crush on are straight.
Yeah.
Except one.
Yeah. And then you're going to see that Bill Skarsgård is going to have a boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever. And they're going to be dancing in France, being all lovey-dovey. And you're going to see that. And you're going to give it a like, but you'll be tearing up at the same time.
Out of the corner, watching you kiss her.
Oh, my God. But I think that's the end of the episode.
That is the end of the episode, guys. Thank you so much.
Do you know what we're going to be doing for the next week?
Here tick.
Oh!
A24's here tick. Yeah, we finally have it. So.
And Sophie Thatcher's in it, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Our girl.
Oh, my God. Welcome back.
Girl.
That, and then we've had a Quaid already.
Oh, we
this year.
did.
Wow.
Look at us. Who would have thought?
I know.
Alrighty. So thank you so much for watching and listening.
And remember,
Stay spooky, stay sexy, and Carlos, go to sleep. And see you in your
Horror
dreams.
Daddies.
Bye, guys.